Wow, I'm supposed to sound more intense. Intensity helps. You do want to be intense.
I think we're live to the people.
I don't like camping, though.
We're live to the people.
We're live to the people?
We're live to the people. So I'm going to go to my channel. Actually, it's used to beta.
We're live to the people.
Oh, dude, it shows up right on the front page. What? Look, front page. I just got so sweaty now because I was so excited for that.
Right.
You have to take off your jacket and everything.
Look at it, on the front page.
All right.
Let's
see how many people are on it.
I just got so sweaty now because I was so excited for that.
Nobody, because we
have to take off your jacket and everything.
You're going to hear it over and over and over. Look at it, on the front page.
All right.
Let's
see how many people are on it.
I just got so sweaty now because I was so excited for that.
Nobody, because we have.
All right.
It's still going, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
If you'd like, disconnect from our Wi-Fi and then go to our channel to see if it's fine.
I'm not on the Wi-Fi.
Okay, so go to it, see if it's still playing, take a listen to it.
Okay. Well, I will do that then. When you type in Big Lip Radio, the first thing that pops up is Big Lip Radio host. Like as if they really want to know who the host is.
Interesting.
Someone's going to sue you, man. Oh, it says that we're live? What? Really? Interesting.
Huh?
I sound perfect. Oh, it says that we're live? What? Really? Interesting. Okay, I sound retarded.
Why does it keep picking it up like that?
Okay, now, is that what I need to share?
It sounds like someone's breathing into it.
No, I didn't do anything yet. I didn't post it yet.
Well, this is from Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, 7:07.
Yeah, last week.
So it's just from 8 minutes in the future.
I didn't post anything yet, my friends. So I don't know what you could possibly be doing.
You haven't posted anything since last week on Facebook?
I don't go on Facebook.
So nobody likes you, dude.
Sucks ass.
Ooh,
What's funny, though, when I post the one thing in months, I get more likes than you do in years. That's the weird part.
I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
Right? You know I'm serious. Remember Twitter? How many followers you got? How long
he has over 10,000, dude. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
10,000 million.
All right, now go share Big Up Radio's post. Stop sharing my post.
Oh, sorry. I just shared your post.
I know you did.
Hi. What's up, dude?
All right. Hey, head out of there. Shut this door. We're getting ready to do a show. Thank you.
Yeah, and if you pop in again, we'll kill you.
Oh, you can't say that. People are actually listening and watching. They're actually watching. They're actually watching.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being honest. It's okay to say bad things as long as it's true. I learned that in a Facebook debate today.
Is that real?
Yeah, it was.
I thought you just went...
Didn't you just take care of that?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, I got a question for you guys.
All right, I got an answer for you.
First off, you can control the mic whenever you'd like now.
Right.
Or not the mic, the mouse.
The mouse, got it.
But, are you supposed to wipe your butt with the Clorox bleach wipe?
No.
No.
Did you?
No.
Yeah, sure.
I'm asking for a friend. Because when it happened, my friend...
Yes, your friend.
...said it was very warm.
Was it?
But then my friend proceeded to use a towel to wipe the rest off.
Right, I would, yeah.
I mean, he said there was no toilet paper.
Your friend is pretty disgusting, by the way.
But it's a Clorox bleach wipe.
Right.
It's cleanest thing in the world. It's the cleanest whistle. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle.
Big Lip Radio. Dear Lord Jesus.
Oh, is this 34? This is 34, right?
Yeah.
All right, 34.
This can't be happening, man. This isn't happening.
I'm sure you suffered mightily in my absence.
Welcome to Big Lip Radio, episode 34. It is February 5th, 2019, and we are ready to rock and roll.
Big fracking deal.
I misunderstood the timing. All right, man. Today we are going to be discussing a lot of cool stuff. And, wow, that sounds loud in my ears.
You see? They are insane.
the fuck is my auto ducking?
It's to the right where it's always been.
Oh, there it is.
Always been there.
There we go.
That is true.
All right.
Now,
All right, so today, man, we're going to discuss Championship Wrestling from Arizona. Z-Money, I saw some pictures of you with your knees all effed up. We got to talk about that. New video games, Anthem and Apex, hot topics, nostalgia, some hot Doritos. I'm not really into that. And we're going to talk about the state of consoles today. So I'm your host, Jared. With me is your co-host, Zach.
yeah, what's up, babies?
And co-host, Ja.
Why do I always have to be the co-host?
Because you're the co-host that, for whatever reason, likes to step back from the mic when the mics are hot.
Nobody's stepping back. I'm right here.
Nobody's
man.
stepping back. I'm right.
Why do I sound like
here.
Cleveland?
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am here to stay.
That's not bad, dude.
That was actually pretty good.
I liked it. I liked it. That wasn't bad at all. That wasn't bad at all. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on our 34th episode of Big Lip Radio. As Jared mentioned before,
Oh, I completely killed that intro. I sucked.
you get so confused.
All right, I do.
You're like, there's 5 monitors. Which one has my auto-ducting?
Right, I'm looking at Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, and it's froze, by the way, if you haven't
I
noticed.
noticed that.
Hit the reset button, my friend. This is the great thing about having consoles. And for those of you who are watching on our live stream,
And if you're not, why not?
at Big Lip Radio, not BigLipRadio.com, but go to BigLipRadio.com, check out all our content. It's
Right.
YouTube.com/Big Lip Radio. You'll see our live stream, and anybody's welcome. Go ahead and chat. We might shout your name out. We might throw you a few prizes. Just ask Captain Keys from last week. He'll tell you all about it. So
every Tuesday,
yes,
around 6 or 7 Arizona time,
yep.
check out our YouTube. And if you subscribe to our social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you'll get a notification popping up letting you know to check out our YouTube because we're going live.
Yes, and we're here, and we're trying different things out with our open broadcasting software. It's just what they generally call it.
Right.
So we're changing things around. We got another camera view right here, brand new, checking it out.
Right.
We got our OG camera view right here. We used to have a big old light that shined here, and we're trying different things. So let us know. Let us know what you think.
Right. Let me know how good looking I am because really I'm feeling really good about myself.
Oh my gosh! Why would you say that to the World Wide Web, man? I'm feeling really great about myself.
Feeling really good about myself, guys.
Yeah,
so whatever you do,
go kill yourself.
Do not comment anything negative about me because you're killing my my buzz.
Do me one more favor, my friend.
What's that?
Try hitting that reset button one more time on that Super Nintendo.
What? Oh my God!
It's a real system, my friend. So what you have to do is push the game in on top,
Right.
like like you mean it. Blowing it, dude, blowing it in the microphone for a good time. Say, oh, dude, blowing in a cartridge.
Haven't done that in a while.
All right, let's see if that works.
Let's see if it works. Usually it'll work if that please input sign goes away. If it doesn't, that means you need to try it again.
Oh,
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. I need my ADD stuff. Now push hard on the top of the game, man. Come on. Give it all you got.
Just smash it.
Oh, you got it.
There we go.
All right, I fixed it.
It's in
Did you just hit it?
480.
No,
You just hit my thing.
I didn't hit nothing.
Yeah, you broke it. Anyways, go on with the show, man.
Yeah,
What do you
it
got
is.
for us? You got a Patreon read? Jared, what
First
is
of
the
all-
Patreon read?
First of all, I got a quote
What?
from a famous wrestling promo.
Yeah.
I think you'll know it. I converted it into a Patreon advertisement
Okay. Now, why do we do that?
because we want everybody to go to Patreon
.com.
/BigLipRadio.
Yeah.
Check the level that most agrees with you and your current lifestyle decisions.
What do you mean, like Gare Straight?
Right.
Okay.
That's where I was
Alright.
going with it too.
Alright.
And pick the one that fits your life the best, and enjoy Big Lip Radio's exclusive content, only available to you.
Yes.
All right, here's a promo now. Famous wrestler.
You
and-
botched it last time.
I did.
You read it 3 or 4 times this time around. 'Cause I really want to make fun of you this time.
Right, I got my specs
Okay.
on.
Okay. Now we have one less light.
Oh, that's okay. I'm locked, cocked, and ready to rock.
All right. Next time we're going to have to pick somebody else to read this. Now that we got another one on the
Right.
side.
Right,
Come
well,
on, brother.
Hey, he's got it. He's got.
I got it right
I
there.
give him an easy one.
He's got it.
All right,
Go ahead. Read it.
and action. You don't know what hard times are, Daddy. Hard times are when textile workers around this country are out of work got 4 or 5 kids and can't pay their wages and can't buy their food. Hard times are when auto workers are out of work and they tell them to go home. And hard time is when a man worked at a job for 30 years. 30 years! And they give him a Big Lip Radio Patriot subscription, kick him in the butt and say, hey, a computer took your place, Daddy. That's hard times.
Dude,
I got it.
that was really good.
Oh, was it?
That
Thanks.
was, you know what? I'll do a round.
Yay!
Round clap.
I love me.
All right, that wasn't bad. But before you show or tell,
Right.
or however you want to do it,
Do you know who that was?
John McCain.
no.
John McCain. He's not
I'm
even a wrestler.
I'm assuming he was talking about me with 5 kids that can't even feed them. So it couldn't have been old. No, I'm
You
kidding.
weren't even born when this promo was cut.
He said a couple words that I just forgot in my head that made me stand out. But
Said
it's
computers.
It's in depth. He's like, "Bruh,
You don't know hard times, Daddy.
daddy.
Right.
It leads me to say Rowdy Piper
Nope.
because of the way you did it. But daddy. I'm slipping the name, man.
Let's see if you can get it listening to the actual quote.
Okay.
What hard times are, Daddy? Hard times are when the textile workers around this country are out of work and got 4 or 5 kids and can't
Blonde
pay
hair, long,
Not long.
missing teeth.
I miss a teeth.
The auto workers are out of work and they tell them go home and hard times.
Son of a plumber.
A man has worked at a job.
Common man.
Super
champion
Mario.
Luigi. That's what we had to say.
Champion of the common man.
Hey, a computer took your place, Daddy. That's
Dusty
hard.
Rhodes!
Yeah!
Dusty Rhodes!
Yeah! Oh, you got
Dusty
that.
Rhodes,
How did you get it?
Oh.
After that, like at the very end, you were
That
like,
was his-
got it.
Daddy! That he does that all the daddy and his
That's
hair
right.
shakes when he
That's
does
right.
daddy. Yeah. Good. Yep.
Awesome,
Yep,
dude.
Dusty Rhodes, man. Even if I would have heard that
Yeah.
clip in the beginning or yesterday when I put the
Right,
stuff on here,
right.
I don't know the names.
Right.
I don't know these people. I don't know where you got the clip from.
It was before you were born.
Dude. The daddy.
It's-
It's the best.
Right, it's the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
He's got that lisp.
That's right, Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes.
Oh my God.
You know what else is dusty, my friend?
What's that?
My freaking legs. My inner thighs. My
Let's hear
inner
about it.
thighs are thy dustiest inner thighs you'll ever encounter.
I saw some
Ever.
pictures that were really kind of rough, man. I'm thinking he needed stitches, man. What happened?
Oh, let me just preface this by
Right.
no joke. Both my inner thighs from about mid-calf all the way up to my groin
Right.
is just scratched all to hell. Deep cuts, deep
Hamburger meat.
scratches. You see the white fat of my muscle, right? That doesn't make sense, right?
Right,
Fat.
right.
But you see the white part, which is never good. When you
Right.
cut your finger and you kind of look in, it's not really the bone; it's just all that fat.
Legs, the other white meat.
Oh, it's so
Wait,
bad.
I'm kind of confused. How do you end up scratching the inside of your leg rather than the outside?
Oh, he's
Let
going to
me
get
just
to that.
for
It's
you
brilliant.
viewers out here.
Oh, jeez.
You see it, Josh?
Yeah.
That's one part, but it goes all the way up on both
Yeah, he
sides.
could take down his pants if that
Let me
doesn't satisfy
let me
you.
Yeah.
let me put on my
I
pants real
would
quick
like
for you
that.
live viewers. Hold on,
Oh,
Jared,
there
Jared,
he
let
is.
me up.
There he is, standing on his chair precariously,
Smashing
kicking
my
a mic, and showing the live stream, guys.
Yes.
And that's actually not even the bad one.
No,
that's
that-
just the one you can face to the camera.
Oh gosh, I can't even roll my pants.
Take
like
your
that.
pants off.
So, needless to say, there's a park right by my house called Skyline Park,
Right.
and there's a bunch of trees, and there's always kids there because it's right next to a school.
That's why you go
And,
there. I know.
A bunch of kids, man. So kid touching. That's my favorite hobby.
If you are a
You know,
Nintendo
bird
guy.
watching, kid touching. That's real things. T-shirt time. Kid touching. No, we can't do that.
Right.
Regardless-
Kid toucher, BigLipRadio.com.
Oh, don't endorse it. Do not endorse that ever. So needless to say, I got my 2 kids with me, 5 and
right.
2, and I'm running around the park, and they're running after me, and I see this tree, and probably about 12, 13 feet up, there's a nice big old hefty limb that I could show off to my kids and parkour up to and hop over them and start running the opposite way,
Dun, dun, dun.
right? Because I'm a Billy badass dad.
You
I'm one
are.
of the cool dads.
You're 21 Jump
So,
Street.
Yep, I'm doing circles around this tree, and I finally get up the courage to go give it a test. So
Right.
I'm running towards the tree. I kind of bounce off it, make sure nothing's going to give. The tree is not, just a figment of my imagination because you're
Right.
parkouring type stuff, and you
Right.
really get hurt. And I wanted to show the kids this is how you do it the right way. You do it responsibly. So I make my second or third lap, and I finally build up the courage. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do this. So, of course, your adrenaline's going. You're going to end up running a whole lot faster than you anticipated.
Right.
I run at this tree full speed. and I leap off my left foot. And my right foot's supposed to plant right on the tree, and then I'm supposed to plant off the tree and grab the branch with my left hand and pull myself up.
Right.
I went to go plant, and the bark broke right off the bark. Not a branch, the bark that was covering the tree to keep it protected.
Slid right off the tree.
It broke, dude, and no joke, I Bronco bustered this tree. Now, for those of you who are familiar with WWE and who are not, Bronco buster is usually where the opponent's laying in the corner of the rope and somebody comes up and just straddles their face with their groin and just bounces off their chest.
Right.
Oh, dude, it's the best move ever.
It is.
I did that to this tree. Now, before my genitile hit the tree, I squeezed the tree with my legs, and I slid down. And I was probably about 5 feet up at this point. I slid all the way down, hands spread open because I don't know what's going on or what I'm going to hit behind me, so I'm getting ready to take the bump like you would in a wrestling ring.
Right, a flat back bump.
Yep. So I land on the ground. All the air immediately shoots out of my lungs. I go blind, and all I can do is hear. So
how do you go blind?
I don't, dude. Adrenaline.
Did
I have
the
no
tree
idea.
Just pour bleach
I
in your
fell out
eyes
of my
or
back
something?
so hard that I couldn't see anything. Like my vision was not there. I could not see.
Right.
I had to lay there for a second. I couldn't really breathe, but what I could do is hear. It was like supersonic hearing.
Right.
So I laid there and I listened because normally when you fall, the first thing you do is when you get up, you look left. You look right, see if anybody had seen it.
Right.
I just happened to lay there, and I heard, kids still playing flag football. I heard kids still playing on the park. They were playing around. I didn't hear any intentional laughing in my general direction. You know damn well when somebody's laughing at you, too.
Right.
Everybody knows. So I'm laying there. I don't hear anybody, and my vision comes back. So I start looking around. Nobody seems to be looking at me. So I'm like, all right, these guys are all really nice, and it's 2019, which is not the case.
Right.
Or they're laughing and I just missed it. So I got up.
While you were passed out.
Dude, while I was passed out. I brushed off all the grass on me and I go back to start playing. I got so pissed off at the tree, I went back. I did it again. I accomplished it. But all my kids were sitting there laughing at me. They're like, "Oh, you're going to fall again, Dad. You're stupid for climbing the tree again." And I was like, "Shut up. I had to show you. I had to show you." And meanwhile, my legs are just dripping blood. I'm at a park, and I'm still playing on all the equipment because the adrenaline's pumping.
Oh, the fresh pictures you sent through the Big Lip Radio
I'll have to
chat,
post those.
the Facebook chat,
Yes.
looked really concerning.
Dude, they were bad, and
It was so concerning, I laughed when I saw them. Now, let me ask you something. Now, all throughout your 20s, you were a little bit leaner.
Yeah.
You were perhaps just the same amount of body fat.
Yeah.
But a little bit longer and leaner.
And
now
heftier.
You're getting into the old man bulk up point. Can you still do a standing backflip?
You know what's funny? As long as I don't have a liver spot, I imagine I can do anything.
It's always a liver spot, huh?
Well,
It is.
Is it not? Is it not? I have a feeling that's what's holding him back. Rip it off.
Does
Just
liver
rip it
spot
off.
just like define, like, guess I can't do anything?
Yes,
Might
that's
as
how
well
you know you're
die.
getting old.
I think it's John McCain eyeball cancer.
Either way, you're
I
going
thought it was
down.
brain cancer.
You're going. No, but I haven't tried it, and I've been tempted to because there's this little 22-year-old show-off in our cell at work, and he did a standing backflip in the cell, and normally I'd be right on top of that. Oh, yeah, watch this. I'll do a double one. And no, I didn't. I just sat there and kind of pondered, and if I could or could not, and I didn't want to break any bones.
The last time I saw you do it,
Yeah.
I have it on tape, as a matter of fact.
You do?
When you were over at the Roca house for a WrestleMania, me, you, and Opie, and TT, it was probably her first year, so it would have been 2014.
Yeah.
And that's the last time I remember watching you do a standing backflip.
I remember doing a standing backflip for my wife's family for the first time, half bottle Jameson deep. That stuff is not good. I did a backflip, landed on my knees, and face planted in the rocks, and they were all cheering like it was a cool thing. The first time I ever met any of her family was at a Christmas Eve party.
Right.
Awful.
Right.
But needless to say, I came home, and of course my wife was standing there waiting for us, and she's
man.
like, "What's up, honey?" And I said, "Oh, I scratched my legs." She's like, "You're an effing idiot."
Oh, no. That's
what?
concern from the woman who loves you, right?
Yeah, I was like, "What? Wait a minute! I just got hurt for the first time in years." Number one, I'm not crying. Number two, my legs are covered in blood. My socks are soaked.
Right.
And you calling me a dumbass? And needless to say, that's when I discovered my wife does not like me. Now you can attest to this, Jared.
I can.
We were literally here today before the show, probably about an hour ago.
Right.
And in 1 hour, she said, STFU.
Right.
She said, F off.
She twice.
And she said, you're a mother effer.
She did.
Within an hour, she said those three things.
Right.
And they were usually accompanied by, oh, honey, you're looking hot today. Oh, STFU. That's what she said.
Right. You gave her a compliment.
Yes.
And she told you to shut the F up.
Oh, dude. She doesn't like me, man. And then a couple days back, our good neighbor Paco, which we need to get on this, Mike. We need to find out why he keeps bringing us food, number one, and why he's such a good, god darn hardworking Mexican.
He's a great neighbor.
He is. I'm telling you what, he will watch your house for you daily on a daily basis for free.
Right.
I come home, my beer's all still there and everything. I don't.
And he brings in French fries and chicken tenders,
dude,
and he's
pulled
awesome.
pork, homemade pulled pork.
The best.
He is the man to have as a neighbor. Let me tell you
Right.
what.
I agree.
So, needless to say, the food he had brought over a couple nights ago, she was going to feed us. But I didn't know that she had cooked a home-cooked meal. She had cooked salmon that was covered in some nice, sweet, tangy duck sauce or whatever you want to call it. She had cauliflower mac and cheese, and she had mashed potatoes, my friend.
Wow.
And instead of serving us that, she gave us, no offense, but just to help the story, this slop. The slop leftovers.
She gave you finger food.
She gave us Paco's food.
What'd she do with
her home cooked meal?
What'd she do with the meal she cooked?
There was so much food there too. Like she was planning on cooking for us, but decided to give up and give us that food. Now I love that food that he brings over because on days that we don't cook, it definitely feeds. I take it for lunch daily. It's good food, but compared to her home cooking, it's nothing. And it's my wife's, and this tells you how much I love her because she'll tell me to STFU, and I'm like, oh, honey, your cooking is so great.
Well, this gave her a moment to sit back, relax, and watch some Daily Bumps.
But she had already cooked dinner. She had already cooked the dinner. It was sitting there on the stove.
She threw it out and said, here, eat this.
Yeah, that's what she did. I bet you if you go look in the fridge, it's still in there.
Oh, my God.
Because she wants me to eat all the other stuff. She doesn't love me, dude. She doesn't like me at all.
She wants to get fat so you
Dude,
kill
she
yourself at
hates
the park.
me.
It's first in, first out, dude. You eat the food that you put in first for leftovers, and then you eat the rest.
That's not.
After.
She was eating that food. She was eating the food she made. And she made us. She made me eat the kids'
so
food.
she just hates you then.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, now I
Thank
see
you.
it. I get
Air
it now.
5 to that.
Air 5.
Air 5 to that. She really does. And I think who's in our chat? Was that Mercedes? What?
Oaks.
Oaks?
Yep.
Mercedes Oaks. We don't want to know relations or anything like that, but
Right,
Mercedes Oaks, I did get a boo-boo, and let me guess, you're on my wife's side, huh?
Oh, probably.
Huh?
Probably.
Oh,
Chicks.
Jesus.
Women,
You checks everywhere.
Chicks. They get their own pay-per-view, and suddenly they think they rule the world.
Oh, you know it does rule the world, though.
What does?
Anthem, my friend.
Oh, really? Tell me about it. I saw your video
Yes.
on YouTube.
Yes.
Awesome video.
Oh, let me tell you what. That was the first time I've produced anything video-wise in a long time.
4K. Look good.
I had fun doing it. So if you guys want to see the latest open demo, they're not calling it a beta or an alpha.
Yeah.
Open demo review, about 30 minutes of gameplay. Go to Big Lip Radio's YouTube, and you can actually see it. But I'll review it here for you.
Right.
Can anybody say Mass Effect?
Oh, yeah?
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect? Cool. Yeah, that's what this game is, essentially. Destiny and Mass Effect combined. Now, that's a great mixture, but just with the 30 minutes to an hour I had to play with the demo, I was not impressed. I was like,
Really?
what? It was, okay, 3 games combined. Titanfall, because of your javelin. That's what they call the robots.
The robot is a javelin?
In this Anthem game, as well as Titanfall, right?
Right.
Okay, so there's the javelins, they call them that, and you can upgrade your suits and things like that. It's really cool. And then you got Mass Effect with the controls, and you got Destiny with the party setup and, the exploring and the missions.
Like the entire game is pretty much Destiny.
Well, you can be biased and say one thing specifically because you don't like one thing, but I think it does a good job at bringing it all together and making its own entity. So I understand how it would definitely feel like a Destiny. I get it. But that's not all. They add other features from other games to make this game. I don't think there's anything original that would bring me in to pre-order this game. Now, have you had any time with it, Josh? Because I remember on your other show that you have on YouTube on Slay Zombie, if you guys want to go check it out, he does his own little 30-minute spiel. He talks about it a little bit. And if you want to recap on here, go ahead.
Yeah, so I actually haven't been able to play it at all.
Yes.
What I ended up doing was taking a look at the trailer and a little bit of the gameplay.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just seemed kind of like really unoriginal.
So you didn't actually play it yet?
No, but I mean, just based on how
I'm
it
just
looks,
kidding, yeah.
it kind of looked like your just standard sci-fi, shooter
That's what it is.
explorer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that's cool and all, but it's like
played
after
out.
all of this, it's kind of like the zombie genre. Like, oh,
Yeah.
here we go again.
I know, we're done with the zombies. How about you, Jared?
I'm not done with zombies. Are you kidding?
Why?
I will never be done with zombies.
What are you
It's
talking
been
about?
Played out.
Well, where the heck is my pointer on my mouse?
What do you, here, let me help you out. You seem to
There
like,
it is,
you seem
thank
to
you.
lose things.
All right,
Jeez.
now-
So
Also,
Anthem is I think go ahead, Josh.
it's EA, so that kind of scares me a little bit because kind of like let's see, Battlefront. They killed SimCity, which was like a really long-standing series, and they made the last one, or at least developed or published it. I mean, and suddenly it's gone.
Yeah.
Any game that they get into, they just seem to totally destroy it.
Because
Mass
of
Effect was good.
monetization.
Andromeda,
Yeah.
Mass Effect Andromeda, I heard was bad. I mean, like
Mass Effect 1
yeah.
through 3 was great. Mass
Mhm.
Effect Andromeda was awful. Now, let me say this. If you're going to charge us for microtransaction, give us
A good base
100% game. It doesn't even have to be good. When's the last time you've seen a finished game released when they don't ask you for money for other things as season pass, DLC right off the bat, an update as the game comes out? Well, I can understand that update because they're
free.
fixing those bugs and
Right.
everything.
indie games.
The indie
That's
games
pretty much it.
are the only games that are doing it because they're trying to prove something.
I'm not going to play Minecraft for the rest of my life.
But
there's
Minecraft-
way more indie games.
Minecraft, I think, even then hasn't been finished because it started off
That's
as
true,
an
they are
alpha. It comes into a beta.
microtransacting the
Arc is a
hell out of it.
perfect example. Arc was in pre-alpha. That's what they called it for how long? First 2 years of its
At
existence,
least.
and they still charged $35 for it.
Right.
Now I can understand how that money is going to help finish the game, but when did you need money to help finish a game? Games have been finished 100% on the PS1, 2. I'd like to say 3 is when the digital downloading started
Right.
happening.
Yeah.
Usually
First
when the
started.
digital downloading started happening, I agree. I think it destroyed games in a way.
Yeah, it got
in a
lazy
way.
because why finish it when you could just update it later?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can take the feedback from all these other players and put it in later on.
Yeah, you can have the customers bug test it.
That's
You want to know
awful.
one series that I think really nails it as far as no microtransactions and a good finished game?
What's that?
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein?
They do a really good base game. They have like I guess DLC or whatever, but for the most part, the game that you pay for $60
Yeah.
is complete and it's fun, and it gives you exactly what you want.
I don't mind DLC if I get a complete game to begin with,
Yeah.
and you're saying, look, here's something else we're still working on, and this is going to come out as an add-on. Spider-Man is a perfect example of a game that did DLC right. The only problem is they had all the DLC ready to go at launch and didn't include it in the game.
I'm even okay with that. As long
Right,
as the
right.
base game is 100%, I
Right.
can see a bug here and there, but Sonic Adventure is hugely known for being released with hundreds and hundreds of bugs in this actual game. Sorry,
Right.
I had the hiccups.
Right.
Oh,
Oh, that was
we
good.
all kind of took a breath and coughed and leaned away at the same time. It's not a good thing, but just finish the game. If you were
Right.
to have a 100% game and then decided to charge us out the in-game for microtransactions, I'm pretty sure it would be received differently than it has been now. We wouldn't be talking about EA in the same way. Like
Right.
with Star Wars,
Right, they screwed it up.
they destroyed Star Wars
That was a
Battlefront.
mess, yeah.
How excited were we for Battlefront?
Oh man, that first one I played the hell out of it
How-
too.
Do you remember the first trailer with the it was like the snowy scene and then you see the huge foot
AT-AT?
land? Yeah, and that was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so good, and then
Yeah.
it's kind of like
Here,
where-
buy
where-
this to do
yeah.
anything.
It's like
Right,
where
right,
was
right.
that? Where was that?
That was
game,
awful. That
you know?
sucked. I mean, the original games, all these AAA companies, I think they're full of themselves. They need to
Right.
go back and rediscover what they used to do and do that again.
Right.
Now. Teach these youngins that you need to have something 100% because right now the younger generations are coming in where games aren't fully finished and
Right.
games are selling content later on. So they're used to that. So they're not used to seeing these fully polished games. And I think that's
Right.
going to degrade gaming as time goes on.
You know what I think was a big mistake, especially
What?
for PC gaming,
What's
is
that?
the whole early access thing where it's like, oh, you can
Steam's Greenlight and all
yeah,
of those
so
programs.
you pay for the game
Yeah.
and then you can like I guess try it out before anybody, but they
Yeah.
never actually finish. A good example is DayZ, the standalone game. Remember when we bought that? It was like $30.
Oh, that was.
That took like 7 years to get out of alpha. They just finally released a game. And how long is DayZ, or how old is DayZ? That's a really old game.
Right.
So they got all their money, and they're like, do we even have to finish it? You know, there's no point. We got our money.
Right. Well, before we get to hot topics, I do want to talk about a game that got it right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now, I'm not a huge fan of the Battle Royal, and I do love Blackout in Black Ops. That's pretty cool. But a new free-to-play game is out called Apex.
And you said you played it?
I've played it. I played it yesterday. I downloaded it on my PS4 and my Xbox One. And so far I played it on my PS4. And the game is first person, because I hate third-person games. There are exceptions, such as Tomb Raider, Resident Evil 4.
Phantasy Star?
Right, but as a rule, I hate third-person games. Shooters mainly.
I can agree with that, because third-person shooters, that's kind of hard to like aim down your sights.
Resident Evil.
Okay.
I like first-person.
We're proving it wrong. Sorry, go ahead.
I like first-person shooters, and this is a first-person shooter, and it feels a lot like Titanfall. It's made by the same guys. Respawn, and it's plays just like the pilots in Titanfall, and in fact I think they took that exact same engine. What it is it's a squad of 3. The thing I do not like about Apex is you can't play solo. It's squads of 3.
So you have to be match made with somebody else.
And
you gotta rely on them. Ugh.
No, they have to rely on me.
Okay. Oh, because you're the suckiest.
Right.
Okay, I see what you're doing.
Right.
I see what you're doing.
And that's where my insecurity comes from. It's like, hey, sorry, I have the ability to sink tons of hours into a game and not get any better.
That's true. You've been playing Call of Duty for how long now? And you still suck?
Right. I've never broken even on my KD.
It's not even an insult. He understands.
No, it is what it is.
We usually send him in first to find out where the bad guys are.
Right, and then they kill him after I'm dead.
Yep.
And it's rough because Opie and Cam are tryhards. I know they bitch about tryhards, but they are tryhards.
That's because they are one.
And I hear them bitching, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. So all I can do when I'm playing this game is hear them in the back of my head.
Oh.
Okay, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah, I'm just trying to have fun. So anyway,
I don't want to play with you assholes anyway, but we have to.
So
I got you.
So anyway, they got 8 classes, and they're like a healer, a munitions guy. I mean, different classes.
Okay, so kind of like Overwatch.
Right. It's got that Overwatch in it, and that's why you have to play in squads, because what's going to be the best 3 to team up for you guys? How are you guys going to play this game? And so it's really cool from that aspect. Yeah. The graphics are phenomenal. The gameplay is fast. It's super fast. It's faster than Fortnite, and certainly faster than Black Ops, but it's solid 4 out of 5, and I'm not even into Battle Royale games. We'll see how I like it after I stick a few more hours in it.
Battle Royale games, I think it's doing too much. Kind of like Josh mentioned earlier with the zombies. It's just too much all at once. Give it some time to breathe. Do you think Apex and Call of Duty Black Ops, which was the other AAA BR Battle Royale game, do you think that's enough time to let a game mode breathe before you just start pushing out more game modes?
Well, the problem is before the game gets tired, before the game a genre. There's the word I'm looking for.
I don't know if it's a genre though. Can it be a genre?
I think it's its own thing now. I think there's a huge difference
between.
between
Battlefield even trying to do a battle royale,
right?
Which doesn't make sense because that's not even the kind of game that Battlefield
Well, we've
is.
talked about this before. A battle royale, if you want to call it that, from back then, was out before any of these games were. Remember MAG for the PS3? I know we hit on this. Why didn't it pick up then? Because I almost got a PS3 just for that game, remember?
Right.
Remember they had Minecraft Hunger Games. That was like the original Battle Royale.
Remember? The technology wasn't there, and that's why.
Either way.
Now the formula's set in paper.
Yeah.
People know how to do it. You can do it by the numbers. And if you're taking your time and spending the right amount of money in the right areas, you can create a good BR game.
Yeah.
But You have to put it out now.
Well,
if
the
you
cool
wait 18 months
Yeah.
or 2 years, the genre is going to be played out.
They did it right and made it free to play. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that much. Because I
Right,
don't got to
right,
buy
right,
it,
right.
so I'm definitely going to go check it out because it's free, number
Right.
one.
I think that also helped the genre grow a lot. Is almost all of them are free. Counter-Strike is now free at the same exact time that they did their battle royale. So
Yeah.
they kind of go hand in hand. Like if you have a battle royale, you probably want to make it free, or else no one's
and
going
then
to
charge
play
for
it.
extra stuff. Well, you know what else?
What?
We can make free? Yeah! We can make Hot Topic free for you guys! Oh my gosh. And what is Hot Topic? Hot Topic is where I go through with my app that you guys can all see in almost any angle,
Right.
and I fire off topics, man. Just fire them off, and if you catch one, we can stop and dwell on it, or we can just keep moving on. Are we
Let's
ready for
hear it.
this?
Yeah.
All right. First off, Cecilia is doing a late night Smash Ultimate stream with some friends at home. Cecilia is a famous YouTube streamer or Twitch streamer, whatever you want to call him. I think YouTube's just a basic definition of a
It's
streamer.
a dude.
So no,
Cecilia's a chick name.
it is. It is. A lot of girls stream now. I don't know if you're familiar with that. A lot of girls make a lot of money streaming, especially ones that wear low cut tops.
Oh, where they got the
So-
boob cam?
Yeah, it's called,
Mercedes-
it's called hamster
I'm
cams,
assuming
right?
Mercedes is a female's name. You know what you need to do now.
It's called hamster cams,
Hamster,
right?
I guess. What does that mean?
Oh, you're not familiar with that. Okay,
No.
what about X cams?
X cams. I know.
Yeah,
what those
see,
are.
well, there you go.
Whoa, where
Like-
are we
like-
going with this?
Oh, I'm
Cam
just talking
studio?
about chicks who are streaming.
So, a new emoji for 2019 includes wheelchairs, waffles, and sloths.
Oh my god.
Is that like the disabled friendly one or something?
So apparently, a couple other people have a few issues. Winning in Apex Legends should be a lot cooler. Because I guess from what this article sounds like,
All right.
when you win in Apex, it's not as rewarding as it should be. February's free Nintendo Switch Online NES games revealed.
Oh, what are they?
So when you sign up for the online subscription for NES, you get games. Let's see.
Oh boy.
Oh my
If you
gosh.
see, if you want my money, those games are going to be the things that make me buy a Switch, because that's what I use my DS for. Is mainly the retro games.
So yeah, these games that I'm about to mention are going to follow from these January games, which was Zelda 2, Adventure Links, Blaster Masters, and Mech Fight. So the games that are coming in February,
Right.
Super Mario Bros. 2 and Kirby's Adventure.
Ooh,
Those are the
nice.
two that are hinted at that I can see right now. I see Dr. Mario, Ice Climber.
Dr.
Looks like these are already
Mario.
out and everything.
Yeah, Dr. Mario came out in the
So
last group.
the Nintendo Switch Online costs $4 a month, $8 for 3 months, and $20 for a year.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? $20
That's a
for a
great
year.
deal.
What if Xbox could do that?
Right.
So, Josh, I thought you had your hand out like, So Fortnite ads and Marshmello had the craziest live concert. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, I
It's
saw Opie doing it.
over
He was streaming it.
10 million concurrent players were during that event.
I'm sitting here poo-pooing it. And,
I hate it.
and I shouldn't, because Jammer_Rammer on Twitch, my buddy, he was doing it, but everybody was doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody, and that doesn't make sense to me. Why are you getting together for a dance party?
In a game. It's because they're losers. They're
Nah.
losers. That's the bottom line. Let's see. How to watch Jump Force pre-launch tournament. You know what Jump Force is?
No,
Jump
I do
Force
not.
is a game where kind of like Super Smash Brothers. Hey, you gotta leave, little girl, right now. Super Smash Brothers is a fighting game with all kinds of
Right,
Nintendo characters.
right.
While Jump Force is coming out for the Nintendo Switch, and it's all kinds of anime characters, like anime. You know what
Oh,
anime is?
no.
Not
Well-
anime porn.
Yeah, I mean, is there a difference?
Yeah, it says
Boring.
next one. Facebook bans 4 groups spreading violence in Myanmar. Myanmar. Not Myanmar.
Not Miramar.
Myanmar. Myanmar. A cross-playing Transformers band playing Led Zeppelin and the Pokey theme.
What?
Microsoft Studios renamed Xbox Game Studios in bid for a better cross-platforming brand.
Uh-huh.
They're the masters at cross-platforming. Breath of the Wild now runs beautifully in 4K on the PC.
Interesting.
Sunless Skies combat and adventure gameplay. Crash Team Racing Nitro Field is shaping up to be a faithful recreation of the original. So
Ooh.
CTR, man, it's coming
Right,
back to
right.
the new modern consoles.
Right.
And I got more. I can keep going until you hit that button. Let's go ahead and go into commercials. All right, guys, let's do this. You got your hand on the button, and you got me worried.
Do you want free V-Bucks?
I'm like,
yeah. Well, this is Caden from Big
seen
Blue
her
Radio.
The problem is we got the
that Fallout
ducking
games.
on, so when
But
I
what
hit
you
the
can see
outro, you
is a
can't
bunch
hear
of
it.
old school video games.
Yes, you
That's
sure
right, I
can.
gotta keep going.
This is Zach from Big Lip Radio, and not only can you get old school video games, you can also get those crazy collectible Barbie dolls that all these old men that live in their mother's
There it
basements
is.
collect, and also Legos. So if you want to check out some great old school games and toys, make sure you hit up Fallout Games at the Tempe location, North Phoenix location,
You
as
need a
well
new,
as the Paradise Valley location. You can
Super.
even go to Google and type in Fallout Games, and usually they're the first few pages. So if you want some old school video games, be sure to check out falloutgames.com.
The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Welcome everyone to Championship Wrestling from Arizona. I'm Todd Kennelly along with my
live.
partner Johnny LaQuasto.
Get ready for the next Championship Wrestling from Arizona TV taping on March 2nd, 2019 at the Nile Theater in Mesa. Get your tickets at ticketfly.com.
Why? Because I'm Gino Rivera and I told you so.
Woo! Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Right.
My name is Zach, and I'm your host for tonight's Nostalgia.
The host with the most.
A hostess with the mostest. Now, what Nostalgia is it's a game that you guys get a chance to win prizes at.
Oh, I love prizes.
Yes, all kinds of different prizes. But what I do is I go find five games that all came out in the same year. I grab intro musics, main menu themes, multiplayer themes, outro credits, whatever you want to call it, something that will easily be recognizable. I compile it into one clip. Your goal is to guess the year that all those games came out in. So you not only don't know the games, but you also don't know the years.
Uh-huh.
Once you guess one of those games, you'll most likely guess the year. So you get 5 chances, essentially, to find out what that year is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and review last week's, and I'll let you know who the winner is.
Oh,
and you guys can guess along, too.
Here are the answers.
You guys have any idea?
No.
Nope.
I will assume anybody's gender. Mercedes.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. I love you.
With a name like Mercedes, I'll not only assume gender, but also places of employment.
What about ethnicity? Mercedes. I'm assuming a big African-American chick.
True.
What?
Yep, true.
I'm thinking of a...
that last game was Evolve.
That was... Oh, I remember that game.
Evolve. Came out on the Xbox One.
That means... Evolve.
Yes.
This is one that I
Four
thought
people
was
against one
Walking
monster.
Dead.
No, I remember it.
I thought this was Walking Dead until I heard this
You did.
part.
What do you think it is, Josh?
Fallout
Which one?
4.
Correct.
Got it. I've played it so much too, I can't believe I forgot.
Mercedes says it is a car.
It's also a stripper name down at Christie's.
Desert Flames. Tilted Kilt, whatever you want to call it. That's funny. Any idea what this is? Nintendo.
Nobody plays Nintendo.
You mean nobody plays Splatoon?
Right.
You kidding me? That's like one of the most popular games on Nintendo.
Right.
This is Splatoon, by the way. This is my favorite one. Shh, let it play. Soccer and race cars, RC cars. Soccer and RC cars. What is it?
Rocket League.
This is Rocket League?
Yeah.
How do I not recognize it? I played hours of Rocket League.
You and me both. Remember we were champions at one point?
Is that the main menu, or is that just one
That's
that
the
can
start
come
screen.
from?
Like when you first load up the game and it goes to that main screen that lets you pick your options or multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
I always wanted to get a Mercedes in that game.
A Mercedes. It's possible. You guys gotta have a good guess.
This is gonna be Little Big Planet 3.
I would think so, but it's
Right.
Right.
Super Mario Maker for the
See,
Wii U.
I wouldn't have got that one.
Oh, see,
'Cause they had that
no one
cool
plays
little
Nintendo,
pad.
man.
Hey, if anyone's selling a Wii U cheap, let me know, man. I'll buy it.
He buy it.
I actually have
Papa
one.
J buy it.
Papa J buy it.
I'll give it to you for $20.
What?
Yeah.
You got a deal if you're serious.
Okay, I lied.
Let's play it again.
Nostalgia.
Yeah,
The auto-ducting sucks sometimes. When you hear that sound, that means the clip is over. And I'd like to thank... You really want me to say his name?
Sure, why not?
I can't say it. I can't.
It's not kid-friendly?
Dinky Conger.
Dinky Conger.
Dinky Conger. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I can't figure it out. Dinky Conger.
All right, just hit us
it
in
makes
the
me think of like a big donger. Like a big dong.
Just hit us in the DMs with your address. We'll get that shirt out to you.
Yes, Dinky Conger. Thank you so much. Instagram if you really want to find out if I'm lying or not. Dinky Conger.
Is that like a bad thing or something? Because
it sounds like something bad, doesn't it?
It does.
You
Dinky.
were like, I cannot say this
Well,
name.
Dinky and Conger put together. It's like
Okay,
big
that-
donger.
That could be a non-American name. Come on, man.
Oh, why you got to go racist with it?
Yeah.
I'm
All
not.
right. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead
ado,
and play this week's Nostalgia, which anybody has a chance at winning, whether you're watching, listening to us tomorrow, however you want to do it. You got a whole week. Go to our show post on all our social media and type in the year, and you will be a winner. Now,
Let's do it.
We can. I'm going to turn off this real quick. You guys are more than welcome to guess. I'm not going to say yes or no.
Or give clues?
Or give. I might feel generous and say, okay,
All right.
it's on this system. But for the most part, you're on your own. Here we go. I hit the button like 8 times.
You did.
I'm so excited. Any ideas?
Wind Simulator?
Sounds like a horror game.
What'd you just call me? What'd you just call Mercedes?
Wow! An automobile?
A car. Good answer. I don't know if you spent a lot of time with this, but I did.
Is it a Silent Hill game?
No.
Is it a new game?
No. There hasn't been a new one made either in quite some time. This game you're hearing now is an old one. Sorry, I took this clip from my own Xbox.
Oh my god!
Gotta have that.
Needless to say, the new one's coming out this year.
Crackdown.
Maybe, maybe not.
I was just talking about that game. I was kind of hyped. Although there was 2 Crackdowns.
That
so
is
maybe
horrible
not.
music, by the way.
Some of these are so motivating. It feels like I should go to battle.
Right, I feel like I should be in Kurt Angle's corner.
Is this a Narnia? The game?
I'm a real American. Fight for my right! I have to teach you those words.
I don't know. I think this is the favorite part of my show when I'm actually making these clips.
Right.
I love it.
Oh!
Was that a face or part of the clip? Jesus Christ. Just go wait outside.
Josh just headbutted his mic.
Go lay down.
I was trying to see the chat, man.
In the most spectacular fashion I've ever seen a mic headbutted.
It looked like you were really going for it, didn't it?
Oh my god, when did we lose control?
When we brought this guy on.
Holy crap. Oh yeah, so anyway, nostalgia.
These clips are so vague.
Ambient.
Aye, aye, sir!
Makes you want to go to sleep.
Right. Makes me want to lay in a field of daisies.
This is I'll give you a hint.
Super
this
Mario.
is a Nintendo game.
SuperMario.com.
I'm pretty sure Nintendo, not Switch, Nintendo Wii. Nintendo Wii.
Wii bowling?
I'm almost guaranteeing it's Nintendo Wii.
Wii bowling.
Nostalgia.
Interesting.
Nostalgia. So needless to say, if you guys think you know the answer to that clip, nostalgia, go ahead and go to any of our social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We usually post the day after the actual show, so go ahead and comment on there the year you think any of these games came out in. 1 year, 5 clips. You only need to figure out one of the games to get the year. It's that simple. How long do you think it took us to be able to figure out how to explain that to people so they understood it? Because we've been doing this for a long time. It's one of my favorite segments, and we're never going to get rid of it.
Right, never ever.
Oh, my gosh. Never, ever get rid of segments. We need to come up with a new segment, by the way.
Yes.
And it's going to be Snacks of the Round Table.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's
We're into
original.
stealing, right, Josh? We're into stealing things. Let's just steal that from a show that we love dearly.
At least we're stealing it from a show we're not on.
Oh, right.
You could call it Hot Food Topics.
No, this is the first time. Hot Food Topics. This is the first time we've tried anything hot on the show, I'm pretty sure, because Jared doesn't like anything hot.
No.
And myself, I tend to break out and sweat. I love hot things, but I will sweat profusely, and you guys are about to see this on the cams.
What do you have there?
These are the Dorito Flamin' Hots, and these are brand new. Jared, play the commercial.
Flamin' Hot Nacho.
You are flamin'.
They made the original hot.
It's Chance the Rapper.
I want it that
way.
So what boy band is this?
Backstreet Boys.
All right.
Walking like a taco, driving over potholes, hotter than a pot roast. Fingers on my hot chips, red-handed. Come on, man, I'ma need some chopsticks. Squad leader, house, and I'ma need another.
Make it rain.
Wow. It's awful.
Speaking of desire, baby, preaching to the choir.
This was a Super Bowl commercial, by the way.
Yep.
Should have just saved their money.
Tell me why.
Oh my God.
Tell me why I never want to eat this crap.
I want it that way.
The original. Now it's hot.
Dude.
All right, try it, Z.
No joke. Doritos, I opened them up. The smell is great. They smell like, just give it a whiff. It smells like regular Doritos before we decide to take a taste. Go ahead, Josh, smell it. It smells like regular Doritos.
You're right, my eyes aren't watering.
Normally I'd get like a face full of heat.
Right.
Nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and take one or two. I'm going to, as I
want to
pass
take
around.
one or two.
They're really a deep red.
You can take it as many as you want. Now, you take it as deep as you want.
That's what she said.
So you can't see it. There's no autofocus, and I'm not about to focus it in. But you see how red that is? That's all I want to get at. The Doritos are normally orange, but these are red, and they're flaming hot. So I'm going to go ahead and put this little sucker in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little nervous.
Jared, you hate hot things because of the fact that
Right.
you don't understand why people like hot things in their mouth because it's painful.
Why would you enjoy pain with your food? These are
Pain
a little
is
bit painful,
pleasure.
by the way. It is not.
Oh my gosh. These are so good. Oh, he's sweating. He had to take his headphones off. He's dying.
Don't
All right.
headbutt the mic.
Let's do a challenge. Let's do a how much can you sweat challenge by eating these flaming hot nachos.
Dude, this is nothing, bro.
You're good with this?
Easy.
All
Easy.
right.
I had two.
Whoa.
I'm not even breaking the sweat.
You can have a couple more. I'm just going to keep digging in. I'm going to keep
Ow.
eating. You just put your hand in there. Don't take it. Because I'm going to keep going. I'm going to see how much I can sweat. Because
Yeah, you just took a whole handful right there.
it doesn't hurt my mouth, but I will sweat profusely just from my face.
Dude, you're already sweating.
It's hurting my mouth.
It's on your nose and on your cheeks and
You
everything.
can see? You see me?
See, that's because I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I'm going to eat as many as I can. What do you think, Jared? Go ahead and give your review while I chomp in the microphone.
The taste is good. It's a friggin' Dorito.
Yeah.
But it is pretty damn hot.
It's a Dorito with Tabasco sauce, dried Tabasco sauce sprinkled on it.
Is there a brand name on here of the flame?
I don't know.
No, there isn't.
But needless to say, my forehead is getting, like, my face is hot.
I feel like I should have Mountain Dew and be part of like FaZe Clan or something when I eat these.
Nacho
Here, take
cheese
a drink of
gets
beer.
lit.
So,
He's like 12.
that's fine.
He can't have a beer. Especially on camera.
Yeah, he
Trying
can.
to get us busted.
Dude, he can. And he's a big-ass 12-year-old, let me tell you that.
Yeah, come on, man.
The only reason why people know that is because you said something. Oh, God, it's like you're trying to give us up. Who you working for? Who you working for?
God.
You ate another one?
Communist.
You ate another one, dude? What are you doing?
I don't want to be left out.
You know what? These are really good, in my personal opinion. No
Dude,
joke.
You have like beads of sweat coming.
He
down
does.
Let me get that light. Oh yeah, my personal opinion.
Right.
I love these right now. Now, I'm a big flan.
He is a flan.
Woo! I'm a big
Isn't that
fan
like a cake?
of the Flamin' Hot Cheetos Chipotle flavor. Have you had those, Josh?
No, I have not.
Now, comparatively speaking to the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, these top that hotness. These
can tell.
Doritos top that hotness.
But they're not as hot as long.
But they're addicting because you just took another one.
I will hear number 3.
You're about to put it in your mouth. Now that hot goes away in your mouth after a while because it gets numb.
It's not as hot as that first bite was. Holy moly.
I think you grabbed the darkest red one there, by the way.
Well, my lips are burning.
Yeah.
I saw the ones on my face. It's
what?
Incredible.
Oh my god. You got butt cheek lips? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm assuming you're tender right now. You're a girl? You're a girl?
Oh, it's going in, it's coming out. I'm a big man.
What do you... Honest review out of 5, Josh, what do you think?
How much did you pay for them? Is there a premium for this extra spice?
It's
$129.
Oh,
Let's just
easy.
say.
We'll give it a 4.
Okay, so based off flavor, what do you give this?
Flavor. Okay, what country
You had
was
a lot
it made?
of you've had a lot of hot stuff, right?
Yeah, man.
So
I have a
base it off
pepper
the hot
garden,
things
dude.
that you've had before that resemble a chip.
It's not that spicy.
It's way hotter. It's like 3 times hotter than Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
If you get Takis, right, which are just considered hot, not super hot, then
These are at the level of the hottest Taki.
Oh, come on. These say extra hot. I expected like some ghost pepper on it or something.
What do you mean? Look at my face, dude.
Dude, you can have that happen like slightly spicy like tomato sauce and you'll still do that.
That's that. Look, first of all, it's a Dorito, so the flavor's on point.
Yep.
I don't know what you're wanting that's not going to deliver. That's a 5 out of 5.
Whoa.
Right, it's a 5 out of 5.
I want it to be 75 cents.
Right. If you want a hot Dorito, I mean, it's so much hotter than the last spicy nacho cheese. It's like 4 times hotter than that.
It's not hotter than you.
And well,
I'm licking my fingers, dude.
You're sweating like a mother.
Oh my gosh.
Great Doritos flavor. A big burn. And it's as hot as an American chip gets.
It's got everything you want. All right. So
whatever you're looking for, that's a 5 out of 5.
All right. I'm going to have to give it a 4.5 out of 5. Now, it's based off my own biased opinion because I love the Chipotle hot stuff. Now, the Hot Cheetos, they put out a Chipotle ranch flavor, and that is my absolute favorite. Now, these, comparatively speaking, are way hotter. It still tastes like a Dorito, though.
Right.
I can still taste Dorito. I don't just taste whatever hot sauce stuff they put on there, and I'd like to figure that out eventually. What hot spicy topping they're putting on.
I think you're kind of close with the whole Tabasco thing.
See, Josh, this is called show prep. Before he turned on the mics and opened up that bag, he should have read the entire back, so he's not reading it now to see if there's any information on it that would help him with the segment.
I don't think anybody cares what the hot that they put on there is. All I know is they're hotter than anything I've really ate on a chip.
Right.
I give it a 4.5 out of 5. No joke. It's not the best. My mouth hurts a little bit now, which I don't get with a lot of the other hot candies, hot chips.
Right.
But I like this. 4.5 out of 5. I would definitely go out of my way to grab these again at another store. I'd recommend them to friends who like hot things. You even... It's getting stuck in my throat. You even had 3 on your own.
I had three chips.
Guys,
my mouth is still burning.
I think you guys are being wimps here.
What's up?
What do you got, girl?
Reading down the ingredients, the only pepper I see here is red and green bell pepper powder.
However,
they did it right.
That's not bell pepper that we're tasting.
That's not,
yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
taste bell
I'm
pepper.
just saying, like
it's involved within that probably substance they put on
right.
there. Yes.
That's not bell pepper we're tasting.
But I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it at all.
They just generalize spices as an ingredient. Just spices, you know.
You guys good with your scores? You gave it a 5.5. You gave it a what, Josh?
A 4.
I give it a 4.5 out of 5 because I like things that make me sweat for whatever reason.
I gave it a 5 out of 5. It's whatever you're looking for. It's going to have it.
But I'm sweating not only because of how hot these are, but because of the state of gaming, my friend.
Right.
I'm worried. But at the same time, I'm excited and happy to see what the future has to bring. Jared, your perspective, please.
Well, now I know that this year at E3, which Sony pulled out of, by the way. Curious enough.
Why?
Don't know.
It doesn't matter, but that's why.
Don't know.
E3, the biggest gaming expo around, and they pull out of it.
Now, if you notice, Nintendo, which is pulled back in, spent a couple of years with their own thing during E3.
Nintendo Direct.
Right, that's what
they
it's
have.
called.
They pull one out usually, I think quarterly they pull one out. Four times a year they have a new Nintendo Direct, and I think they're working at pushing that number up to 6 or 7 times a year.
Well, this year, everybody's expected to announce their new platforms. Now, I don't know what Xbox is going to do because Xbox One was supposed to be a, quote, forever platform where they'll just release more powerful versions of the same hardware where everything's always backwards compatible and your new software will always work on the old systems and perform best on the new systems.
Oh, kind of like a PC.
Exactly like a PC, except for no compatibility issues. You're not spending $1,500 to $3,000 to run it, and you don't have to build anything. You can just go buy off the shelf. But they're expected to announce a new console, so I don't know if that's going to be a just an upgraded Xbox One or if they're giving up that platform.
There's rumors that it's going to be streaming only. There's rumors that. Sorry, I'm sweating so much I can't keep my headphones on.
You are.
Did you guys hear about the whole Xbox Live coming to Nintendo Switch?
Yes.
Well, it's coming to everything. It's coming to iOS. It's coming to Android. It's coming to.
I wonder
Nintendo
how
Switch.
Sony feels about that. They're being left behind, man.
Well, they're choosing to, number one. But Xbox is going to be rumored to be releasing not only a new console for the generation, but as well as a streaming top box, much like Amazon Fire TVs are.
Right.
They're looking at the people much like myself who like to download, and they're taking it one step further. Not only do you not have to download, you can pay a subscription service, much like the $50 a year that we are paying.
Right.
And stream these games without having to download anything, much like you do on the Fire TVs and the Hulus and all that stuff.
Well, all of that is just Game Pass.
It's just Game Pass, but we don't stream Game Pass. We
No,
actually
that's
have
true.
to download the games.
PlayStation Now is a streaming service.
Yeah, but what's that offered on?
PlayStation.
And
there you go.
That's it.
What else do you need?
That's all you
Microsoft
need, man.
Xbox Live, what is that offered on?
Now, here's the problem with that. That's going to be offered on all the other existing platforms. But here's the problem.
Including its own platform.
Well, here's the problem. If you've got a iPhone or a Nintendo Switch or something, you can play the game. You're like, oh, the new Forza. Yeah. I got to get the next Xbox. Well, no, I don't. I'm going to play it on my phone. Yeah. I'm gonna play it on my Switch. So pretty soon, Microsoft's going to quit making consoles.
I see now. I see where it could easily fall into the same trap as the Sega Dreamcast.
Right.
I can see that.
We're saying, except for they're selling an environment. You know, where Sega had nothing left to sell when
they
just
had a console. That's it.
But I think it's bad because it's going to reduce competition.
Yeah.
I think Sony's doing it right. And until I saw what Xbox was doing, I was like, why aren't Sony playing with all the rest of them?
Because they're one of the only consoles, just to feed off your statement, they're one of the only consoles who don't want to cross-platform and who will if they're bullied, obviously, by companies like Epic.
Right.
But they're not doing it on anything else. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of if not even worrying about putting on a streaming box, why as a company would you not want to be a part of something that would allow more users to access your content, which would be cross-platforming?
Because it's not, first of all, it's not their content. It's not Uncharted.
But it's shared content, and they can get a piece of that pie.
They already got a piece of their pie. I mean,
But
Fortnite sold fine. Fortnite's
the only game you can talk about because it's the only game that they're cross-platforming because they were forced by Epic to cross-platform.
But Minecraft didn't sell any worse or any better because it's not cross-platform.
It sold better because it was also available on Switch and you could back cross-platform flat play with your Xbox One.
Nah, you didn't listen to what I said.
Go ahead.
Minecraft for the PlayStation didn't sell better or worse because you couldn't play with Xbox players.
It didn't sell at all. Nobody bought Minecraft for PS4.
Everybody bought Minecraft
I know
everything.
people who did that.
For everything.
I'm still trying to figure out how the heck Minecraft even got on PS4 because it's a Microsoft game.
You got to look at the sales numbers.
Well,
it's doing fine.
So it also got on PS3 too.
Check it out. So Minecraft is owned by Microsoft.
Right.
Minecraft is on PS4.
Right.
What is Microsoft worried about? They just now invaded PS4 with their Minecraft, and they just made all those sales
it
on
wasn't
PS4.
always owned by Microsoft.
Right, it was
wasn't
on PlayStation before it was a
now
Microsoft
Microsoft
product.
are reaping those rewards, are they not?
It depends.
Yes.
However,
yes, because it's on the console. Microsoft owns it.
no, they bought a company that sold it to PlayStation.
Yeah, and it's
they
still
didn't sell
on
it to
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Right? It's still on PlayStation.
Right. However,
PlayStation's licensing it out. So
however,
now,
here's the problem. Here's the problem. When everybody else, first of all, I don't want to play with computer guys. No offense, Josh.
They try way too hard, man. It's no fun.
But
I feel like we're just referencing Fortnite this whole time.
a keyboard and a mouse is fine. I understand that once you learn how to control a keyboard and a mouse, it is better than a controller. I don't have that dexterity, and I'm not interested.
Me neither.
So why am I going to be thrown in with all these jackasses who have that advantage I can't take advantage of? I don't mind playing Xbox to PlayStation, but I don't want to play to PCs.
Yeah.
I don't want to play to touch screens. I want to play to what I'm playing. Console gaming is its own gaming. What Microsoft is doing is eliminating console gaming from their brand, and that's crap.
I don't know, man. That's where we differ, man. They're willing to take the step into the next direction, which no other company is right now.
Yeah, this is the wrong direction.
No. They're willing to try something new, if you will, because I know it's new and it's uncharted territory. Nobody else has really had anything on any other device, and it's a risk they're going to have to take. And I think it's going to benefit them because not only are they going to put out a console that people can still buy,
but they won't.
Well,
they've got it on the Switch. Why are you going to buy? You got a Switch. Why are you going to buy the next Microsoft console? You could play it on the Switch.
Because I have an Xbox still, and I'm an Xbox fanboy. Just like PS4 bets on PS4 players are PS4 fanboys, so they're going to bet on them. Because there's not hardcore PlayStation fanboys. Josh even said it himself last week. He wouldn't never get a PS4 unless it was given to him.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that. We live in a bubble.
Yeah.
Because I've said it 1,000 times. I don't know anybody who's got a PS4, yet it's outsold Xbox 2-1. Now, here's the problem.
But Nintendo Switch has also outsold Microsoft in the beginning of Nintendo Switch's life.
It sold more in their first year than the PS4 did in its first year.
Yes.
But let's see if 6 years later, if it's still selling the amounts that the PS4 is still selling in, because it's still
But that's where my predictions come, where PS4 won't be around in the next 6 years. Sony's going to take a big plunge because everybody else is teaming up together, like Nintendo Switch and Xbox. What is Sony going to do? They're going to be by themselves while Nintendo and Microsoft are taking over the market together.
Here's the problem. Nobody's going to want to play against computer on a console.
They're already doing it, and it's selling. Have you seen live streaming?
Yeah, but the problem is that's all computer guys.
It's all Xbox and computer guys. There's no PS4 guys on there at all.
One of the most popular Fortnite streamers, he does tournaments with PC guys, but he plays Xbox.
No PS4.
Yeah, that's why he's good, because he plays with
I'm telling
PC
you, PS4 is going the way of the dodo. They need to either play together because they're not going to survive by themselves. They're not big enough to survive by themselves.
Sure they are. They're Sony.
They're
Sony.
They are not going to survive. They're going to realize they're going to lose $1 billion next year because everybody else is playing together but them.
The PlayStation killed Sega and nearly killed Nintendo with their 64.
But
they're a juggernaut. They're unstoppable.
But Nintendo came back.
They're going to be the only home console available. So what are console players going to play? PlayStation.
I'm not at home to play consoles anyway. I'm carrying my Switch around everywhere because I'm everywhere else besides here unless we're doing shows on these nights. Which is the longest time I've ever sat in this game room. This hour.
That's fine, but I'm not interested in making my main gaming platform a mobile platform. I'm not interested in that.
Well, then in that case, I don't have time for main gaming then. So what would you call a Nintendo Switch gaming?
Well, it's a handheld.
Because it's my main gaming.
It's a glorified handheld.
That's what I do on the run.
It's a glorified handheld.
And a lot of other people are just like that. So you're not wrong in saying that you're at home gamer because that's your preference. But I definitely think you're wrong when saying that nobody else wants to go out and play games. Everybody wants to stay at home and play games. Nobody wants to do that. Why did the Nintendo Wii come out? So everybody could play together and get physical, right?
Right.
Yeah, when you guys came to my house, when I had my big parties, what would we usually play if it wasn't Rock Band or Guitar Hero?
It was Rock Band.
We played
Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah, no, Just Dance on the Xbox.
I'm telling you, we had so many parties where that Nintendo Wii came out, and we were playing those games. Needless to say, I think Microsoft in this next generation, I think it's going to blow up. I don't think Sony's going to be out of the water and dead. I think they got another good 5 or 6 years left in them. But unless they start teaming up with somebody, I mean, you got two of the biggest companies in the gaming industry teaming up, Nintendo and Microsoft.
But Microsoft
Bring back Sega.
Microsoft has been doing this for, what, 3 years? How long have they been playing Rocket League?
Well, they've also had...
And the sales aren't that good
That's
for
why
Xbox.
That's why they decided to team with Nintendo, because together they're way better than PS4. Sony.
No, they're not.
I keep saying PS4, but I mean Sony.
Windows PC allows you to stream your Xbox games directly, or you can like log into your account on your PC.
Right.
So they're kind of doing that, but then again,
they've done that for 6 years.
Not only can Microsoft get out of the console market, but they can also sustain their name in the PC and Nintendo Switch market. So if they decided to cut consoles, that would be fine with me, because I can still play it on my PC, and I can still play it on my Nintendo Switch, and I can probably play it on my Android phone when they come out with the Xbox Live app for everything.
Again, if it's that successful, how come PlayStation is stomping their dick in the dirt?
Because they're liberals and they want to stay with themselves. Well, I'm just trying to figure out why. Because you're right, 2-1. That's impressive for PlayStations in a household.
And I'm a console gamer. If consoles go away, I'm just a retro gamer.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play games on PC because I don't like penis.
You won't
I'm
have to.
not going to do it.
Because you can play it on your Apple. You won't have to play it on PC. You can play it on your phone.
That's not the same experience.
You'll be able to play it on the streaming box you can still get from Xbox.
Look, on my phone, I play a lot of games because it's with me all the time.
Yeah.
But it's not the same experience.
That's my point. It's with you all the time, so you're going to play it anyway. So
but
I
it's
guarantee
not the same experience. It's not what I'm looking for.
I'm looking for that 15-minute time killer. When I go sit in the stall at work on my 15-minute break and I want to bust out I'm like, oh, man, instead of sitting here looking at the turd in the toilet, I can go ahead and pull out my phone and play a few rounds of Call of Duty Black Ops. How great would that be? You can't tell me that wouldn't be great. Sitting on the toilet at work playing video games.
Great, so now I get fired. Well, I should be at home playing that game.
Break. Of course you're not going to get fired. That's why I mentioned break. Of course there's going to be people who are on their break playing video games. It happens now. It happens already. It happens with PSP. You've seen the PSPs, right?
Of course, I've got a PSP, I got a Vita.
I think Sony definitely stepped on their own dick while getting rid of the PSP series.
Probably.
I definitely do.
Playing a handheld or a phone or a tablet
Yeah.
is not the same experience. It's great because it's there,
Yeah.
but it's not the same experience as sitting down for an hour or 3 in your living room playing games. Have you ever tried to play one of these for 3 hours?
Yes.
And it ain't comfortable.
I don't have the time to play for an hour here. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Most people still do, though.
I prefer to sit in front of a console and play, but I know that's not reality at this point in my life. That is not going to happen. So the only way I can get my fill of video games is on the go. And if they can make that easier by bringing the Xbox games to my cell phone, I'm going to take it. And I guarantee millions of other people will too.
It ain't going to be millions. We'll see.
Billions, you're right. I guarantee billions will. People will start flocking over from the PS4 because they're going to be like, oh, wait, I don't have to be at home to play this? Oh, I'm just going to go play it on my phone then. I can't play it on the... They're going to take all... You know how Call of Duty is for every system?
Right.
One system's going to end up ruling that. And I don't think, based off the way this is going, and I don't think it's going to be the PS4.
It'll be Sony.
I'll tell you that. So we'll have to revisit this as we come back.
Right.
So, with that being said, that brings us to the end of our show. And what you guys need to do is go to patreon.com/Big Lip Radio and sign up for one of our tiers and get exclusive content that you can't get anywhere else, including www.biglipradio.com, which you can go there to find out all of our free content, which there's a lot of.
Right.
Go to Instagram, go to Facebook, go to Twitter, go to YouTube, Big Lip Radio. Comment on our show post. Let us know what's up. We'll be bringing you guys another live stream next Tuesday at about 7 o'clock, so tune in. Do you guys have anything you'd like to say before we go?
Nope. Just thanks for listening.
All right. With that being said, we will catch you guys next Tuesday.
See ya.
Done.
That was good. I like the last topic.
Good.
I didn't hate you after that.
I love it when we argue.
Yeah, I wanted to get a word in. It was just...
well...
you guys are really going at it.
You're a PC guy, so you don't count.
Yeah.
We don't like penis.
What?
Or PC.
You have a new comment.
A nude comment.
No new.
Of course, you told her to tell me exactly. That's his chick, Mercedes.
Oh, is it? Ah!
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah, thanks for the comments. I appreciate it. I'll pass.
That's why I said I don't care about relation. You guys can still see us, by the way. This is the benefit of watching the live stream, because you guys get to see us wrap up the show.
Get a little extra content.
Nobody else gets to hear it. It's all just us.
Yep.
Justice.
Just us.
Just in time.
These are really good, man.
Yeah, they were pretty good. Like I said, dude.
I'm glad because we didn't go in circles. You know what I mean?
Right.
We kept hitting different points, and when we felt that we were going in circles, we'd move on to the next thing. I like that.
Right.
We're getting smarter at it.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I'm definitely getting way smart. You hit my mic like 2 times.
Well, because I was getting into it. I'm like,
except for me, I was like, ding.
like I can do this. I can do it too. Watch.
That was the best.
That was a good show.
I want to re-listen to it and see how loud that was. It sounded like it was loud.
The weird thing is, it doesn't show up like we imagined it did. Because I'll go back and listen to things like when Caden was hitting the mics. I was like, I didn't hear it too bad. But that one, though.
I was impressed by it.
All right, so remember what we talked about?
Yeah.
We talked about
PS4, PC.
Bust My Ass, My Wife Hates Me, Anthem, Apex, and then
Hot Doritos.
Hot Doritos.
So Zach busts his ass, Anthem and Apex.
Hot Doritos.
And Hot Doritos.
What do you want to do in front of this guy?
Yeah.
I'll just be sitting here.
You can come over here. Dude, I scoot close to him like I'm going to put my arm around him.
Right.
So that you can
Come on,
actually
love.
do this.
Come on, love.
I'm going to do things with my hands.
All right.
It's not that I don't love you.
Ow.
What's up? Hey, shut that door, girl. We're almost done. Cool? And you can come in. Oh, what do you want? Go look for something.
Salt.
She's so good. I hate fucking being an asshole to her when she's in here,
right?
but she
She turned on that microphone. She's like,
First of all, let's take this picture for the cover.
Here, I gotta do something stupid.
oh, I have a PlayStation shirt, and I'm over here talking about PC.
Alright, let's get the Donkey Kong in there. Alright. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Look out!
This week, on the 34th episode of the new Big Lip Radio, we talk about Zach busting his ass.
Yeah!
We talk about the new video games Apex. And Anthem. And we tried Hot Doritos live on camera.
So good! Be sure to go to www.biglipradio.com to check out all the other content we have to offer to you.
He stayed there next to me.
I'm waiting for him to hit that button. He knows it. That was good. That was the best one we did.
What did that
Right,
picture
right,
look
right.
like?
What picture look? Oh, the
Oh, hey, so
Yep, that one.
you can be the prop guy. So from now on, whenever we do something on the show and it involves something like this,
We can redo it if we
you hold that shit up. No, you're good. You will hold that shit up and promote it.
I look all like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, we all look that way.
You always look lost, and I'm just the one that's acting like a retard in front of everybody.
He's not acting.
What?
I am lost.
What?
You are retarded.
It's so cool. Everybody gets to see that stuff.
Oh, I was just about to give out my address too. I didn't know you were still recording.
You can say it
What's
right
your
now.
address?
People can hear you through this on there.
Arizona.
Way to take a chance.
He's like, Arizona.
That was in sync right there. You guys' size.
Dude, I'm telling you, you'll figure that out.